seem to be an end in sight now to the takeover of the refuge in eastern Oregon.
Our crews have been in Burns from the start. Our Chris Holmstrom joins us now live with the latest. Chris?
Good evening. Militia members have been talking about an exit plan since Tuesday. Now there's no end in sight, and at this point it's a stalemate for both sides.
We still today have 2 men in prison for crimes that at best they have already paid for.
Bundy continuing his support for the Hammonds. The Oregon rancher is serving a prison sentence for setting fires on federal land. Bundy believes land disputes like this one are an issue across the nation.
Without the land and resources, the people cannot live and they cannot prosper. It is necessary for them to be able to live and to pursue happiness, to have access to the land and the resources.
But it's this takeover that has the community divided. In fact, this Friday, Bundy had plans to host a public meeting at the Harney County Fairgrounds. But I learned today that's not happening there.
We are uncertain about the meeting because the county is not allowing us to use any of the buildings. The people are not very happy about this, and I believe that they'll work it out.
Bundy blames it on County Judge Steve Gratzi. I took these accusations right to him. Bundy calls you a dictator and says you're the reason why this public meeting is not happening. What do you say about that?
So daily, Mr. Bundy's having a public press conference, hold his meeting at the same time. We're doing nothing to restrict him from having a public meeting.
He goes on to say public safety is the biggest concern. He also talked about the Hammonds case.
It's not about the Hammonds. He's using that as an excuse. We're working on the Hammonds issue. We're going to keep working on the Hammonds issue. We cannot do it while Mr. Bundy is here.
The Harney County Sheriff Dave Ward also updating the community today on the takeover.
So what's going on within the community is 2 separate incidents.
He says federal authorities are in charge of keeping the peace at the refuge itself, while law enforcement from across the area are guarding the community.
Making sure that our citizens don't feel bullied and intimidated, that people can lay their head down on their pillow at night and not feel threatened.
And back out here live, this is costing a lot of money. It's more than $60,000 a day for extra law enforcement. You multiply that by 13 days. That's how long the militia members have been here, and it's more than $700,000. So definitely a lot more to come from this story. Reporting live from Burns, I'm Chris Holmstrom for KOIN 6 News.
Okay, as the snow falls in Burns, that takeover saga continues. Chris.